person you'd expect to see doing any sort of public speaking. I don't know what's more of a once-in-a-lifetime event, Joe getting married or me giving this speech. So you guys are getting 2 in 1 day, so you guys are pretty lucky today. I'd like to thank you all for coming today to help celebrate Joe and Karen's wedding and making this such a special occasion for them both. I feel incredibly touched and privileged that Joe asked me to be his best man today. Having your brother choose you to stand beside him as he gets married is truly an honor. So in light of that, I promise I won't be embarrassing you today. Joe was born on a cold January morning in 1976. A few interesting things that happened that year. Montreal hosted the Summer Olympics. Betamax, that revolutionary new recording technology, was making its debut. The Toronto Blue Jays played the first game, and the cost of regular unleaded gasoline, 19 cents a liter.
Whoa!
Taking a look today after 30 years, we see that Montreal's Olympic Stadium is falling apart and sits unused. Betamax was replaced by VHS, which in turn is being replaced by DVD. The Toronto Blue Jays, those perennial losers, missed the playoffs year after year after year. But to be fair, they're still doing better than the Leafs. But Joe, on the other hand, is a graduated doctor, a practicing surgeon, and he's just gotten married, so he's done pretty well for himself after 30 years. Joe's always been someone to look up to, and as we heard from Jesse earlier, who described how Joe answered God's calling and took a short-term mission trip to Cameroon. This trip showed 2 things about Joe: his ability to submit to a higher authority, and his willingness to make personal sacrifices. 2 qualities he'll be using in abundance in married life. This is a bit of a bittersweet day for me. I'm obviously incredibly happy and proud of my brother for taking the plunge and starting this new chapter of his life. But as I see him sitting there with his new bride, I can't help but feel he's raised the bar just a bit higher. That and the fact my parents are starting to bug me about when my turn is. I remember the first time I went to see Joe's apartment in Vancouver, and I noticed he had a lot of pictures on display. And as I was looking at them, I realized that pretty much all of them were of him and Karen together. And I think that says a lot. It shows how much Joe thinks about Karen, how much he cares about her, and how much and the place she has in his life. One of the great philosophers of our time, the esteemed Owen Wilson, once described true love as the soul's counterpoint, the soul's recognition of its counterpoint in another. And I think this is something that Joe and Karen have found in each other. I've been looking forward to this day for the obvious reasons, but something I've been looking forward to seeing is if Karen will change the way she dresses my parents. Or if she keep referring to them politely as Mr. and Mrs. Chan. And speaking of Karen, you look lovely tonight as always.
Aww.
I know I speak on behalf of Mr. and Mrs. Chan when I say it's truly an honor. It's truly an honor and privilege to welcome you to our family as a new daughter and sister. Thank you for being a part of Joe's life, because I know how much you mean to him and how much happiness you'll bring him in your life together. Love my brother, stand by him, support him, and be there for him each step of the way, because I know that he'll do all these for you and more. Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to please raise your glasses and join me in a toast. To the new Dr. and Mrs. Chan, may you have a lifetime filled with happiness and joy. May your marriage overflow with God's blessing and love. And may your house be always too small to hold all those who love you. Joe and Karen, congratulations.
Cheers.